Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's morning show. Alright, so we're going to get reports from David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano, Mold, like so many sources. Now, first off, David Ornstein said Arsenal don't bid 11 million euros for Brentford captain, what they call Christian Norgaard. He's a defensive-minded midfielder, so Arsenal won't use this guy to replace Thomas Partey because the handwriting is on the wall now. Arsenal not taking any chances. Arsenal no play. Get the playing time is over. They didn't Partey play again, so they want to replace him. So the way I didn't see the reports, I thought they do research. I don't see Football London. Arsenal bid for Norgaard. Arsenal seemingly wasted no time in making their move for a potential Thomas Partey replacement. According to David Ornstein, I said, David Ornstein, maybe I know. I don't go check in page. You can see whether that's true. And truly, Arsenal exploring a deal to sign Christian Norgaard from Brentford. Arsenal have sent proposal to the player, 31-year-old midfielder, 11 million euros, which is about 9.3 million pounds, and they are waiting for Brentford to reply. The Denmark international, his contract at Brentford is until 2027. He's keen, he's very, very interested in joining Arsenal. Nobody there. Many people dropped it. Even Dean James is going to put out a report from Norway, Bold DK, where they say Arsenal have made a large $1 million bid to Brentford for midfielder and captain Christian Norgaard. The club is going to risk an unhappy player if they reject the bid because Norgaard don't clear and say, this offer, the offer of a lifetime. I've never dreamt that I will ever play for a big team like this. The opportunity don't come. I beg. I don't want to get story. I don't want to get story for the gods. Because I said the deal because the player is 31-year-old, so how much Brentford will think maybe they won't call it because at the end of that report, Brentford they talk say they are expecting Arsenal to give them more money. You get. I know the funny thing, Tottenham Hotspur, the new coach, the former Brentford coach Thomas Frank, they already the reason how he go carry Christian Norgaard come to Spurs. So as Arsenal enter the picture, and obviously Arsenal have a better projects than Tottenham Hotspur. So the guy don't clear them say, Omo, I would like to join Arsenal. The way Fabrizio Romano reported the story, Arsenal submitted proposal worth 11 million pounds euros package for Christian Norgaard. As Mother West reports, negotiations ongoing at Brentford once more, and talks continue. Norgaard wants to join Arsenal. Now, Dan George is one of the BBC reporters, but he does say, I think Christian Norgaard will be a brilliant addition for Arsenal if they can get him for a decent price. Midfield depth looking in good shape with Rice, Merino, and the incomings with Mendy, as well as Norgaard, cannot be lie. Now, when you look at this situation, I know say this case now, it will divide many opinions, but I will tell you my own perspective. I will always be at the back of Arsenal any day, anytime. I will never support a player over Arsenal because nobody player with the love. Now Arsenal, even though we get some attachment to players, but now Arsenal, now be the first priority. In this case, Arsenal get their own point of view. Thomas Partey and his agents, they get their own point of view. But if you ask me, I will tell you, say, my agent, they fuel this thing. Left for Partey to be a materialistic person, but we don't really know what is at Partey's mind. This one, I just speculate now. I don't know what is in mind. So, as Partey get your mindset, as I get their mindset, the major disconnect for this story, we're going to make nobody can really give an informed analysis of this case because we don't know how much Partey is asking for. You get that one alone would defeat anybody who want to analyze this story. There's a reason Arsenal are sticking to their guns that we are not giving you that thing. Me personally, I don't know what to be that thing, but I feel it is something ridiculous because if now something with this small, why Arsenal would they drag 20,000 or 30,000 or 50,000 with Thomas Partey? That's my own thinking because he earns 200, so it has to be something that Arsenal will be like, could they have this kind of thing now? No. Now, what's it mean they think personally? Now, coming to Christian Norgaard, this is a leader that plays for an average team or maybe a small team like Brentford. If he crosses over to Arsenal, obviously, he will play with better players and he will beef up that our midfield. Nobody get mindset of injury, or maybe this one will get injury. This one has a clean, like a record, clean. You get, so now you go get a midfield of Norgaard, Zubimendi for that defensive midfield. Then Rice and maybe Merino for number 8. The other guy go there and they will see that we still get a attacking ref. Like I never expect say Arsenal will go for this kind of practice. Say maybe they will go find one kind of 70 million, 80 million. But when you can get a player within the range of maybe 15 million pounds, 30 million pounds, it's a good deal. And another lesson we will learn here now the fact say we have no problems with signing players who don't cross 30. Norgaard is 31, Partey is 32. So I think with the introduction of Andrea Berta, we don't relax our rules when it comes to signing over each player. All the last time I signed a 31-year-old player. So we are bringing experience to mix with people when they come in, and the argument of Zubimendi no go understand the league. Norgaard understand that. Norgaard understands the EPL. So let's just see how this things unfold at the end of the day. Meanwhile, what will be your point of view on saying Arsenal? Because if Arsenal signed this one, it's obvious that Partey is going. No argument again. So Partey, I wish you the best. No hard feelings. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Now let's move. Now, away from that, okay, and one other report, Isak of the Daily Mail, Talk said Thomas Partey is closer to an Arsenal exit, so no need to overflow the issue. We've spoken on that. Now, in a twist, reports from Portugal, Talk say Liverpool they make approach to sign Gyokeres ahead of Arsenal. That they are making approach. Don't say they don't bid or anything, but they want to know like how much they've entered the race, like how much it's going to cost. They just say reports from Portugal. But the thing is, for me personally, I just feel this is not the first time we go for a player. A big team will come and say they want to sign him. Assuming the report is true that a big team want to sign him. In fact, it will even make Arsenal hasten up. I like him. When Liverpool enter, you guys make Arsenal know say person day when they challenge them. So if they don't get the player, make another person go get them. Enough of all these delays. I don't understand all these delays. So I like as Liverpool enter. So we will see how, assuming it is true, so we will see how everything will go, because sometimes agents will personally leak information, say so club won't sign our player to move your hand. You get, just like when Benjamin Sesko agents move, say the Saudi Arabian club won't sign Sesko, because it was reported that it was Basanovic that dropped that leak. So maybe in that sense we see here now, I don't really know, but no, just word for me, I think it's a good thing. You get, it's a good thing. So let's move on. Now, Jose Mourinho has spoken to Manchester United star about transfer. That's Jadon Sancho. And the funny thing again is, Arsenal also asked Manchester United about Sancho move. So I don't know whether I don't hear that before, because I saw it this morning. I was like, wow. So here are the facts of the case. Now, you know the funny thing, Port Offside is collaborating with Nigerian journalist Buchi Laba. Buchi Laba can't give them this information. These are the things I love to see. These are the things I love to see. Yes. All right. So Fenerbahce has offered a tempting contract with high wages to Sancho, who is seriously considering it. There's no final decision yet, but it's currently Sancho's best offer, if not money in the fine. Napoli and Dortmund have also made offers to Sancho, while Arsenal made an inquiry but haven't followed it up yet. So Mourinho wants Sancho and has spoken with the player. If Sancho says yes to Fenerbahce, it's not anticipated to be a difficult deal, because Chelsea had the option to trigger this guy for 25 million. Now Fenerbahce, they offer less. I think maybe 15 million or there, but they are offering less. So Arsenal never really do anything. They just make inquiry, okay, how much this guy will cost? We are interested, yes. Because we are looking at a cheaper alternative to bring this guy as a winger, to keep him, and he also has quality too. He gets, I don't know, maybe some Arsenal fans will feel so, we really like him, we don't really like him. But if you are looking at maybe a cheaper option way of player will get quality well, Sancho is an alternative. But for me, my first choice will not be Sancho. He gets, but more just to watch and see how this is unfold. Personally, I think Fenerbahce will get him, so I don't think he will join Arsenal. Because if he join Arsenal, personally, my own personal conviction with that, but more just to watch. Now, away from that, we got a guy report say Rafael Leao of AC Milano. Say Rafael Leao, he wears Thierry Henry shirts, snap picture, he compost them. by the fact saying do that one, people want to talk, say, I say this guy won't join Arsenal because say it is £4 million Arsenal target post picture where the Henry t-shirts after Andrea Berta personally called him. Now, if you look at the report from TBR, it says Arsenal target Leo posts a picture wearing Thierry Henry t-shirt. Rafael Leao is one of the best players in Italy. He's a Portuguese international. He has been a star for AC Milan over 5 years. So when you read the entirety of the report, you can see where they can talk about the caption. We can do for even the picture. The caption are dump soon. Now that dump soon, people can interpret them in different ways. That dump soon is either he's going to dump AC Milan soon, or he's going to dump the shirts soon. Like those who don't like Arsenal, they're wrong with the narrative or say the guy won't dump Arsenal from interested in him, no one signed them. Whereas we get maybe they think logically, say okay, probably in the play for AC Milan, he wants to dump AC Milan because he has officially told them he doesn't want to, like he wants to leave. That's an equivalent of transfer request. Say okay, I don't tell us. Okay, officially I won't leave. You get so, but more just to watch. The thing is say that's how we do too long. It's big. You get so don't the many linking make many fans when they pessimistic. But we don't get any choice. I will as they see the news, we will see the tell you we don't get choice. So that's how it will be at the end of the day. All right, let's bring you our first message from one of our sponsors, Zifty Tech, a professional web development company. So they are a trusted brand that can help you launch your professional websites. They build websites like e-commerce, corporates, crypto, real estate, and so much more. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 7036 858 662. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. So at the same time, let's bring you another message from Poria Logistics and Delivery Services. So they are into import and exports, pickup delivery, doorstep delivery, courier delivery, haulage, transport logistics, dispatch and errand services. They ship to US, Canada, UK, European countries. Even if you want to receive, they can receive for you from all these countries. Now, if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 807547 78645 or 08092445644, and they are located at Block D, Shop 41, Binukonu, Ultra Modern Market, Ojota, Lagos, and their Ikorodu office is at number 28, Oriwu Road, Italewa, Ikorodu, Lagos State. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, away from that, Sporting Lisbon president, the wife, don't they drag into Victor Gyokeres drama? How? Because Gyokeres attend wedding where the woman attend. Portuguese media can't snap am when Gyokeres will follow the woman they talk. They can't say, you see, Gyokeres has no problem with the verandas. You get so Gyokeres can come and say, don't be that one, no. The Gyokeres just the act normal, I get based on say courtesy demands that even though you don't want to play for the club again, don't be safe. You see the wife now, you can't be family, you can't talk to her now. Say you had memories with these people, so you have to still talk to them. So when you look at the entirety of the report, it's a Portuguese newspaper record has been by far the best on Gyokeres to Arsenal issue. Now, their Wednesday's edition, it explained there's now two set of sources saying different things on the situation. One source from the players' camp, now they tell all the media, say the guy don't tell Sporting Lisbon, say you don't want to play for them again. You get now the second source, we don't come outside now. Because it say nothing like that happened. Say Gyokeres and Verandas no get issue. Say Gyokeres no tell Verandas say he no go play for the club. They say he no go appear for pre-season. You get so over the past 24 hours or so, one of the big slants in the Portuguese media has been the players speaking cordially and friendly with the Sporting president's wife at Martin Homeland's weekend wedding. So Katarina Larsen, with the wife, was pictured chatting with Gyokeres, and there certainly didn't look to be animosity between them. Why would there be animosity? Now she be the president say give promise. Like, all these media people, I don't really understand. But see, we need to understand how propaganda works. You see, this president obviously go get PR people. We go put out some kind news we know they entirely true. It is called propaganda. It gets to give him a soft landing in the public space. It gets to make sure say the narrative about the president is not utterly bad. It gets so now one of the jobs of PR, it gets public relations. So that's what I think the president's people are trying to do, so that the Sporting Lisbon fans no go come against the president. Say why? Because everybody will say, okay, imagine say Gyokeres na my brother. How you going to treat him like that? You promise, abi you no promise? You know, all those kinds of. So I think that's what is going on there. Because one thing is certain, it has been confirmed, it has been verified that Gyokeres has already said those things. Many media report them. But we will wait until pre-season starts. Whether Gyokeres go come or no go come, I know say the media in Portugal go report them. But me, I can tell you for free, Gyokeres go attend pre-season. That if Arsenal never sign him, he go attend pre-season, because legally he's on the wrong side of the law. He cannot say I am not coming for pre-season. Now, away from that. Okay, a report reaching me is that Alexander Isak is going to get a massive contract renewal offer from Newcastle, an offer which will smash their wage structure to make him the highest paid player ever at Newcastle, going beyond the likes of Bruno Guimaraes, you get Sandro Tonali, you get so beyond them. Now, they say the contract, how much is the money? They say it will go above 150,000, which means presently is earning below 150 per week. So it will go above 150. Look at this kind of player he gets. Above 150, which means it will still be below 200. But when you look at the reports from goal.com, even though they give the Times attribution, they say Newcastle are determined to retain the striker services beyond the summer, and the officials are set to initiate talks with the player over a new and improved contract, which could potentially fend off interest from the Gunners and Liverpool. The Magpies are ready to offer a salary beyond £150,000 per week, which could see Isak overtake the likes of Sandro Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Anthony Gordon as the club's top earner. Even the Anthony Gordon, Newcastle wants to now give Liverpool. Newcastle made a bid of £45 million for Anthony Elanga of Nottingham Forest. It was rejected with no counter offer. To let you know, Nottingham Forest are seeing the player as untouchable. It's not for sale. Which means Newcastle don't understand, say Gordon wants to leave. Gordon, according to the media, is keen to joining Liverpool. He gets. So, and when you look at the Newcastle, the colleague say Newcastle in the pecking order of wingers, they put Harvey Barnes higher. Then Gordon they lower, because Harvey Barnes really deliver for them towards the end of the season. These are the issues. So not just the watch as things unfold at the end of the day. Now, Charles Watts going to talk say Arsenal giving late Thomas Partey contract hope as Gunners are in a game of cat and mouse. That's what some of the opinion say the way the thing they go like this now. Say he still feels say Partey no go leave, because it's not like the Partey's movement is not inevitable. It can still be sorted out. Now it will make a whole lot of sense. Say we get Partey, we get Rice, we get Zubimendi, we get Norgaard, all of them. We still get Merino. Now all squad depths, it good. You get, because there's no guarantee say if we sign Norgaard, Partey don't still renew. Now lie, the possibility is still there. So not just to see, because now part of this will affect us last season. You need all these players, and the rotation is going to be key as long as all these players have quality. So at the end of the day, when Charles Watts talks, there's still time. They can still decide today is 25. We'll see her from now to June 30. So at least discussions are going to be ongoing. It's not all dead. Even though the media say discussion don't reach its stumbling block, they are now at an impasse. But let's see in the coming days, we'll see whether. In fact, do you know that something just entered my head now? What if Arsenal won't use this Norgaard to threaten Partey? So when they play with you, we will sign this one. When they follow you play, they collect the contract, they collect. We'll sign Norgaard. What if that's the ploy that they want to use for him? Just like after the year for the media, say Partey is open to talk to Juventus. Partey is exploring his options to threaten Arsenal. Say, when they follow you play, they follow people talk. You better give us the money, or they will give us the money. So that's why they call it a game of cat and mouse. You get. But at the end of the day, we will surely get a logical conclusion in the next 5 days, at least, or at most, we will get a conclusion. Because once you enter July 1, this ceases to become an Arsenal player, which is something I don't like, but I don't have a say in it. Now, Fabrizio Romano going to give us, here we go, on Kepa Arrizabalaga. So Kepa to Arsenal, here we go. Deal done for the Spanish goalkeeper to join Arsenal as new backup for David Raya. Arsenal activates £5 million clause for Chelsea, and all documents are now sealed. One more addition for Arteta. after Zubimendi, which means we don't sign two players. Now Matthew Zubimendi is done and dusted. Then Kepa Arrizabalaga, done and dusted. Okay, so those two don't sorted. Don't fix those problems. Let's move on and try to fix other problems. Was it not early this week or late last week when they talk say Arsenal expects Kepa Arrizabalaga this week? Yes, and everything don't go according to plan, which means that report was spot on. Now, by the virtue of the fact say Kepa Arrizabalaga has joined Arsenal, then Arsenal goalkeeper Callahan is set to leave. Real Valladolid wants him permanently, but championship sides are also circling for him. Preston, QPR, Portsmouth, they have all asked about his next move. So I wish him also the best in his future endeavors. Now, the Athletic, when they let us know, say Arsenal are willing to wait for Rodrigo. Arsenal are willing to bid their time to see if Rodrigo is going to leave Real Madrid later this summer, according to the Athletic. Rodrigo is said to have already rejected multiple offers from Premier League clubs through intermediaries due to his desire to stay at Real. However, it's claimed that the Brazilian stance could change in the coming weeks if he doesn't feature prominently in Xabi Alonso's plans. See, personally, I will tell you, say, he no go feature predominantly, he no go feature well at way in like. Because there is no way Xabi Alonso is signing Franco Mastantuono. That guy. Say they will sign him. That one on the bench and that. He go play ahead of Rodrigo. And what's he can kill Rodrigo now the fact say he say one play for left. And that left the girl Babalai there. We no go feel overtake. So in bench go long. Just the thing. And you say they play you out of position for a very long time. Leave now. Go where they go appreciate you when you go to play regularly. I don't want some players don't know whether it's because na Real Madrid. Maybe not because na Real Madrid. That's why I won't buy himself for that place. Leave. Your destiny no time and there. You go do that thing now, and so lot of nobody invite you for Brazil again because they chop Benjamin. So that was another risk. Meanwhile, we're going to hear from Ebola that Arsenal are studying the conditions to approach Sporting Lisbon with a second bid for Victor Gyokeres. Now, it is expected this time they will reach closer to the 80 million euros mark set by Sporting Lisbon. Even if they don't reach that 80 million, but they will get close, which means 70 something. They will get close, which is a good news in the right direction. Now, Ebola, Fabrizio Romano will give attribution the other time about Gyokeres saying doesn't want to play for you. Don't say Ebola no play, no big for Portugal, no they play. Normally, they're supposed to use this news as the headline, but when no play every day now, Gyokeres play. That's why I just say make a relegate to the back end. You get so the news is I like her, and it buttresses the point I'm making that because Hassan Ketinkaya, who is Gyokeres' agent, and Gyokeres are hitting Sporting Lisbon that you must accept that 60 million and 10 million. Does not mean Arsenal should be waiting for them to reach like an agreement. You go there, offer something above that thing to help Sporting Lisbon save face. So Sporting will say, okay, after all, Arsenal go above what they ask for. Okay, let's get the deal. There is no way Arsenal will offer above 60 and 10 million in add-ons. That Sporting will say no. It will help them save face because this situation is already a mess. So I like the fact that Ebola is saying this, that yes, Arsenal wants to make a second offer because the first offer was a verbal offer. I don't be saying that formally to the right letter. So it was verbal. We go give you. That's why many people don't report that. It was verbal. This second one, I never know whether it's verbal or whether it go there written or in formal form. But more just the watch. At least I did have to say yes. We are trying to get there at the end of the day. So let's bring you our third message from another of our sponsor, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them up +234 80 6464 2234. And they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. So, my dear Ascalovas, the biggest news of the day. Number the fact say David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano, so many other media houses are reporting that Arsenal have bid 11 million euros, which is about 9.3 million pounds for Brentford captain Christian Norgaard as a potential replacement for outgoing Thomas Partey. So, more just a watch. in the coming days. Christian Norgaard is really, really serious. What you understand? In the coming days, we'll see how this news will end. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So, I come your way later in the evening to give the evening news. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Not dear mouse. All right. Danke and auf Wiedersehen. Bye, 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 bye.